I don't care that you're saving the world. You should be trying to save this family.
Just let me explain.
No, I won't let you explain. Because I'm mean. I can forgive a lot of things, John, but I cannot forgive tardiness. You are not the same man that I marry. The man that I knew would never be late to a neighborhood block party. Wait, John, come back. I only slept with your best friend because I was hoping you... I thought you were... I understand that you were kidnapped for 8 years, but you have no idea what I've been through. I had to go to our daughter's piano recital alone. Do you know how boring that shit is?
So I have a question. Y'all pay for y'all clothes, y'all nails, y'all hair, y'all shoes, y'all bags, all this before you get with a man. Why when you get with a man you feel like he has to take over all that? Now, if he wants to contribute because he's with you, then by all means, allow him to do that. But why do you feel like he has to take over? That's some goof. You need to continue to pay for that. Stop making it seem like a man has to buy you shoes, bags, and all this just to converse with you. This make no sense.
You know, you have a lot of modern women continuing to ask, where are all the men at? How come these men are not at singles events? Well, if you were to go to an event just to get humiliated, would you go? If you were going to the event just to honestly and truly become content, would you go? The answer's probably going to be not. I'm not coming. I'm not going to pay to be humiliated. The drinks are not going to be that good. The food's not going to be that good. We're not going to be doing anything that I want to do, so I'm not going. And that's how a lot of men think. Even if the drinks are good, even if the food is good. Okay, this looks like a place I would go, but I'm not going on that night. I'll go the next night or the night before or some other time.
If you are in a relationship right now, stay in your relationship. The dating market is exactly like the job market. Nobody is leaving their job because nobody is hiring. Do not leave your relationship. I've been single for literally an entire year and I'm aggressively dating. I'm on Tinder, I'm on Hinge, I'm on Bumble, I'm on Match, I'm on Seeking. I just paid $150 for a speed dating event, aggressively dating, and I'm still single. It is cold and it is lonely out here and there are not enough men. So if you are in a relationship, stay exactly where you are. Don't come out of the house. Work it out. Fix it. Whatever it is.
Look in the mirror and just hear what you're saying, because the dumb hurts, honey.
I love it when men use this argument that they're basically saying like men are only good for physical labor. They don't understand that, number one, many women are handy. And number two, whatever we're not able to take care of, we can hire someone. There's many services out there. Whatever it is that needs to be done, we can hire someone.
You look at a construction site and 9 out of 10 of them are women. Be realistic. This women are handy stuff is just like, come on, honey. But she says, oh, we can just hire someone. We can just hire someone. And you know who you hire? You hire another man. So drop your I don't need a man bullshit, because you do need a man.
And at some point in time, modern women have to understand that, you know, you told a man that you don't want a man talking to you. So when a man goes and, you know, is it a wrong thing for a man to go and do something else with his time besides being in somebody else's face? Because that's what modern women want. They want you to be in their face. They don't necessarily want anything with you because you're not Chad or Tyrone. They just want some attention and validation.
If you want to hate men alone. Not the drag or join body. Can't you hate them alone? Must you find someone to recruit to your agenda? You hate men, you must hate men, you hate men, besties. Why? Like, you know, if you stand alone, be a one-man army. Hate alone and be going, you understand? Human beings will be wicked. Some men are wicked, some women are wicked. You understand? So look for who to recruit. Come, let us, even if not church they go, come, let us hate together. Communion. Communion of the brethren. Come, come, let us. I'm a very peaceful person, oh. Don't forget that.
Am I just delusional, or people asking other people out on dates is kind of like old school? Like, the last time, I don't even remember the last time someone was like, hey, would you want to go on a date with me? Like, I'm gonna start saying it again. Okay, yeah, people still hang out in a romantic way, obviously, but like, to explicitly ask someone out on a date and use those specific words, especially someone that you don't really know that well, like, that's like a different kind of thing. Like, would you want to go out on a date with me? Like, when was the last time someone asked you that?
And what you're seeing from a lot of these men, the men that women are calling or hoping to be chivalrous, the very men that they're saying, oh, he's not chivalrous, he's not a good man, he's not a gentleman, you don't know what you're talking about, quite frankly. A lot of brothers still know how to, be thoughtful, plan, and do all of these other things. It's just, first of all, you're disrespectful. Second of all, you're not really putting out anything that would make that man want to really get to know you. There ain't nothing to get to know. You're acting like a loser.
Hey Karun, why do men go silent during an argument?
I mean, it's not that we don't care. It's just that we are trying to decide between the 3 wrong options.
3?
Yeah, I mean, option 1 is being honest. So we all know how that will end. I will end up on the couch. So no honesty.
No.
Yeah. The second would be to say what you want to hear.
And that's smart.
But at the same time, I don't know what you want to hear. So I'll end up on the couch in that scenario as well. The third option would be to be logical.
And that's bad?
Yeah, because then I would hear the words, why are you being defensive?
So you go silent?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm just trying to stay happily married.
Wow.
Yeah, that's called emotional self-preservation.
I can't.
Paul, I'm really glad the Bible tells women to dress modestly and cover up, but I wish they would listen more. Now, that's interesting because that's not what modesty means in the Bible. What do you mean? Of course it is. Modesty means not showing skin. Not according to what I wrote. Biblical modesty was about status, not skin. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Where are you getting this? Well, look at what I actually wrote. 1 Timothy 2:9 talks about women not dressing with gold, pearls, or expensive clothes. Peter says the same thing in 1 Peter chapter 3. So, jewelry? Wealth. In the ancient world, clothing was a social weapon. You wore your riches on your body to signal power, superiority, and class. But what about temptation? The Bible never says that women are responsible for managing men's desires. Jesus places responsibility on the one who looks, not the one being looked at. So modesty isn't about covering up, hiding your body. No, it's about not flaunting privilege. It's a warning against pride, not a dress code. But what about not causing a brother to stumble? Yeah, that's their responsibility. Your responsibility is if your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out.
I don't think these modern women really understand the level of peace that a man receives when he stops messing with modern women, when he stops entertaining modern women. No longer is it, and we can even separate the dates, right? Oh, I got to take you to this expensive restaurant. We can separate that. We can just talk about how you keep up mess every day for no reason. You're always getting into something that you have no business being in, talking about you're doing it for the plot, and I've got to listen to the nonsense when I could be thinking about making money, doing a hobby, enjoying a hobby, picking up another one. Which one do you think is more appealing?
So apparently she went out and got into an argument with a man. Got to arguing with him and stuff like that. And then I guess like he tried to get physical with her. So she ended up leaving the club or whatever. Her friend stayed, she left. She ended up texting the guy that she was dating, telling him about what was going on. Instead of him jumping to her defense, he said, first of all, you wasn't even supposed to be there tonight.
Yeah, now that's
Secondly, Why would you argue with a man in a club and I'm not there?
Yep.
Yeah. Third of all, why would you argue with a man in a club? Period. You don't know this man. You don't know what he got outside in his trunk. You don't know nothing. So basically he told her, you're wrong. You know, you don't listen. You're at this point, I don't even want to deal with you no more because you won't even allow me to lead. You don't listen to nothing that I say.
Yep.
I'm not about to lose my future. I'm not about to lose my life because I'm defending you when you decided to be dumb in that moment. So
need to figure out what the you want. Women need to come together. I don't understand how women have a T app specifically revolved around talking about every man that they've ever dated, but they don't have an app to talk to each other about their mentality or why they think the way that they do. So how the do you legitimately go 5 to 10 years talking about how men need to stop being disrespectful and catcalling, and men need to respect women, and then in the same breath turn around when you're not getting validated and not getting attention and go, men are weird because they don't talk to women anymore. Men aren't men anymore because they don't approach girls. When y'all are literally the reason for that. Y'all need to start being accountable, and I know you don't know what accountability is. Men used to force you to be accountable back in the day, and they gave you way too many rights, and now you're walking around mindlessly and aimlessly, not knowing how to operate in the world. But you need to get your together. You need to know that you're a dunce, and if you don't like what men are doing, look at what women have done to cause men to be that way.
And I think we have to look at how draining dating has become. We have to look at, the reason, or another reason that men are checking out of dating is because, dating has started to feel, for a lot of men, it's a little bit more, a lot more draining. You're not really hopeful like you used to be. It's more draining than it is exciting. You have, can't believe I'm gonna say this. You don't really have anything to look forward to, right? I'm so excited to take this lady out. It's gonna be a great time. Even if it ends up being bad, there's still excitement in there because it's like, man, I got out and I'm out here just moving and grooving. It's not really like that for a lot of men, and so that's another reason that they kind of check out.
You really got to be out of your rabbit mind to think that a woman like me, beautiful, 33 years old, nice body, pretty, no children, gets a lot of attention, that I would ever have to settle for a man just to say I have one. Anytime I go out of my house to the gym, go get a coffee, go to the gas station, you better believe I'm coming back home with more than 3 numbers. It happens everywhere I go. And those men want to take me out. They want to show me a good time. They want to give me princess treatment. They want to give me what they know I deserve.
How are you bragging about getting non-stop attention from top tier men, which is the way you described them, but you still ain't got a man?
I actually think one of the best ways to stand out as a woman is to do less, to show less, to pull back your energy. Why? Because the truth is there are a lot of girls right now who are doing the most. They are chasing men. They're wearing things that leave very little to the imagination. They're putting out early. And while that might provide an instant dopamine hit for guys, it doesn't actually create long-term respect. And so that's why I think when you create contrast by doing the opposite, by being the girl who leads with mystery, who's self-possessed, who's sovereign, the more attractive you're actually going to become to men, because they're going to be like, wait, why can't I figure this girl out? And then they're going to actually want to step up and pursue. And make no mistake, men will notice, and the right guys will rise to the occasion, because men want to hunt, they want to chase, they want to pursue. And if you don't create that space and elasticity for them to fill that gap, then you're going to constantly find yourself disappointed.
Well, do you guys agree?
And you have a lot of these men out here that are just regular guys. They're quiet, they're disciplined, and a lot of times because they don't yap about and holler and scream, that's why they get overlooked. Because modern women, they're looking for what they would call an alpha, a double alpha. I'm looking for a lion. Roar and make me hear you. Let me hear you. And so Chad and Tyrone are out there roaring. Just roar, roar, roar. As a matter of fact, Chad and Tyrone, sometimes they do, to be fair. But they roar is not even all that. At all. But they go ahead and stand behind a lion that actually know how to do it. And, you know, well, they stand in front of a lion that actually knows how to roar. And then when the women look over, is that him? That must be him. And they think, oh, that's Chad roaring like that. He's got something. And they go over there messing with him. When really, actually, honestly, and truly, it was the good man. It was a stable man. It was a regular guy that had his stuff together that was roaring like that. But modern women can't distinguish. They can't tell the difference because Chad and Tyrone look good. And that's really all they're looking at. Modern women don't like to tell you, but they're just as lustful as men are. They're filled with lust the same way that men are.
Who is this? I'm his girlfriend. I can't believe you're cheating on me.
How did you know I was here?
I tracked you on your phone.
That's such an invasion of my privacy.
We've been dating for 2 years and you're doing this?
You're being crazy right now. Like, this is so not okay.
Do you think I made a bad choice by tracking him?
A little bit, but I would have done the same thing. Here, I'm just gonna tell you something. She's not crazy for tracking you. She didn't trust you because you're here with another woman. That's why. He's obviously not a great guy. So honestly, don't feel bad.
Now watch what'll happen if the cheating victim is a man.
What's this? What are you doing here?
I'm her boyfriend.
I've been dating her for 2 years. We talked about marriage. Now,
Bradley, how did you find me?
I tracked your phone.
Are you serious?
You're cheating on me.
Girl, you leave with whoever you want. You're tracked. That's a criminal offense. If you're being tracked, call the police about that. You can certainly have whatever emotions you have, but you don't have a right to track a human being. I call 911.
All women say they want a good man until they actually meet one and realize they're not equipped to handle him. A good man is not convenient. He doesn't bend to accommodate chaos. He doesn't rearrange his values because you're emotional. A real good man has discipline, boundaries, and priorities that don't shift based on your mood. And this is where women get confused. When you've never met emotional maturity, you misread everything. You call him cold because he won't tolerate drama. You call him selfish because he protects his peace. You label him detached because he refuses to beg for your approval. But that's not coldness. That is self-respect. A man who knows his worth doesn't move from insecurity. He moves from conviction. Good men don't chase drama. They don't chase chaos. And they sure as don't chase women who weaponize emotion. They build, they lead, they create order. Most women aren't ready for the responsibility that comes with a stable man because stability doesn't feed your need for emotional roller coasters. It doesn't scratch that itch for unpredictable validation. For women raised in dysfunction, peace feels boring until you lose it. A good man requires partnership, respect, and a woman who's emotionally regulated, not reactive, not reckless. Stay solid. Good men don't bend. They build. And the right woman rises to meet him.
You know, a lot of times, these men, my God, they have to audition for no reason. Not doing it. Why do I have to audition for you? Why do I have to prove myself to you? But you never have to prove yourself to me. I mean, God dog, y'all want men to be leaders, but then you let him get all the way down the street and you never even give him any support. What CEO, what boss in what company is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to carry this entire company on my back the entire way and say, you know what? I don't need no help. I don't want none. I don't want no support. Which one? Nobody. Give that man some help.
I thought you had a man though.
I do, and I'm single until I'm married. Unless you bring in something more than my man can bring me.
What you mean by that?
Everything is negotiable.
So basically he pay all your bills, he do everything.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I mean, he sounds like a pretty good guy then.
I know he is. It's a shame.
What you mean?
That's the law. I didn't make the rules. I need to make sure I have a monthly allowance. Like, what? Yes, what you thought?
A monthly allowance?
Absolutely. We're going to discuss that first and foremost, and then we're going to break down the other requirements.
What's the other requirements you talking about?
It's going to be paying for my tuition. It's going to be startup costs associated with my business.
I got to do all those things?
Yes, absolutely, and more. I just got started.
But why you can't pay your own?
I would when I don't have to. Like, I have the power. Like, the cards are in my hands.
That's what you really think, huh?
That's what I know. That's why my bills are paid.
I like to travel. What you like to do?
I love to travel.
You do?
Yes. So where we going to Dubai?
I think you could travel and get the out my car.
Oh!
Yes, baby.
Why did you quit your job?
So I could stay home with babies.
Oh, if you don't have a job, then how did you spend that money on? And how did you spend the money on Walmart?
Because me and Jeremy share money. We have money.
Oh. So if Jeremy does go to work and he comes back from work, you can steal his money?
It's not stealing. I mean, I'm married to him. It's not stealing his money.
Well, so when he goes to work, so does he go to work so you don't have to go to work? So you can just stay home with the kids and just have a blast while he goes to work?
Yeah, something like that.
Because they'll never tell you the role that they played in the breakup.
He was not satisfied at home. I don't know how many different girlfriends he had during this time, but I think there were quite a few. Young women, listen to my advice. If you're married and you think you're happily married and your husband starts to cheat on you, he's a piece of shit. And look at him as a piece of shit and get out of it. Get out of that marriage. But I couldn't do that. Couldn't walk away.
Didn't you have an affair early on in the relationship, or when you were
Yeah, but I don't think Andy ever knew about that.
He did say he knew about it.
He did?
Yes, you would confess to him.
Oh.
He says he didn't stray from the marriage until you told him you had already strayed.
Oh, that's not true. I don't think.
Stop lying! Stop lying!
But what happened? You had an affair?
I had a very brief affair with a very attractive Irish man. And it was just nothing.
It's a dirty game. Stay focused, though.
Are you going to rate everybody at the table with your own rating?
Typically, I don't rate people.
Okay.
The only time I would is if you guys were like, yeah, that's totally fine, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it?
Yeah.
You're like a 4. I think probably 7.5, I want to say. 7.5. Maybe 7.75. I give you a...
Rip it like a Band-Aid. Keep it cute and rip it like a Band-Aid.
A 1.75.
Okay. That's your opinion.
You like a 3.54. Maybe I need to downgrade my rating. I don't know. The face is good. There's symmetry. There's good harmony there. I think you're like a 5. Give you maybe 5.5. Okay. What did I think I said?
At a 5.5 as well.
5.5. Okay. 4.5. 4. 5.25 to 5.5.
Sometimes when nobody is giving you credit, it's because you're eating everybody up. We live in a world where people love to clap for mediocrity, but stay silent when you're actually standing out. And then you'll start to wonder, why isn't anybody acknowledging me? Why don't I get the same recognition? And the reason is when you're really operating at a high level, when your talent, discipline, and results speak louder than words, people notice. They just don't always say it. Some stay quiet because they're intimidated. Some stay quiet because they don't want to admit that you're doing better than them. And some stay quiet because deep down, they're comparing themselves to you. But silence does not mean you're not seen. It usually means you're shaking things up, okay? You're setting a standard that makes others uncomfortable, and that's okay. Because you weren't called to fit in. You were called to dominate. Don't let the lack of credit discourage you. Let it fuel you. Because the ones who are really locked in don't need applause to keep going. You know the work you're putting in. You know the sacrifices you're making. And you know the results you are about to walk into. So the next time you feel overlooked, remember this. Sometimes the reason nobody is giving you credit is because you're eating everybody up. And when the results speak for themselves, you will not need anybody's validation. The success will make all the noise.
Why is it easier for women to get laid more than guys?
Women have been through more in their life, and they are, you know what? If they want to do it, they want to do it. And it is what it is.
That's why it's easier for women to get laid more than men.
Cut that. Cut that. I think that women have been through more. They've been through a lot. And I think women, honestly, are more hurt by guys whenever, like, let's say there's a breakup. Does that make sense? There's a breakup.
I'm not following you.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me think.
I got this question. Number one, men have really high, like, testosterone or whatever, you know, going on in there, you know, blah, blah, blah. So do women, whatever. But the thing is, men are less mature than women until the age of 24, 25. Yeah, and it's a proven fact.
Oh,
you can look it on the internet. And I think that is because women are sometimes they want to have fun, and that's okay. If they want to go, like, do whatever, like, you know, that's okay. But, like, a guy, like, he's gonna be like, oh, like, you know, like, she wants to have because, you know, like, it's a guy, and they're gonna want to do that because their maturity level is down here versus a woman is up here, and it's also a mind game.
Do you think in terms of your looks, are you perfect?
Yeah, God made me perfect. People get surgery to have my features. People get surgery to have lips like mine. People get surgery to have lips like mine. People get surgery to have cheekbones that I have. They get implants in their faces. Like, I was blessed with beauty.
Are there any men above your league looks-wise?
No.
There's no men that
No,
you
I could get
would
any
look-
man. Any
could get
level of attractive man.
any man? Like male models?
I've dated male models.
Are there adjectives you would outright use to describe yourself?
I glow. I'm radiant. And people see me as that.
When you walk down the street, do they turn as you walk by?
Yeah.
All of them?
A lot of them. It makes my friends uncomfortable how many people stare at me.
Tell me a woman who's like a celebrity who we can Google who you think is a 10.
Kylie Jenner. Perfect.
Is she your looks match though?
Oh, well, I mean, she gets surgery to have my features.
Who's a guy who's a 10 for you?
Michael B. Jordan is perfect. Yeah.
Is that your looks league?
Yeah, I think if we met and we had a good chemistry, I think I could get it for sure.
Tell me another guy who's a 10. Brad Pitt, young Brad Pitt.
Young Brad Pitt, I think he was like a 10, yeah.
What about Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh, that was my biggest crush when I was like 12.
You could land all these guys.
If we had like a chemistry, yeah. I think we would walk up to each other and find each other attractive, for sure.
You know, modern women, a lot of them thrive on what's out there. I'm doing it for the plot. What's next? But, you know, unless there's a little bit more uncertainty, especially in dating, men don't really thrive off of that same thing. And so, you know, when you run into the same thing over and over again and it gets expensive, then for a lot of men, that curiosity stops. I'm not really curious anymore about it because I already know what's going to happen. I already know what's going to happen. So I'm not really curious anymore. I'm more so tired. I'm more so frustrated. I'm more so upset. I'm no longer excited at the potential to meet somebody because for, you know, going out with these modern women, it ends poorly. So I'm at that point in time, a lot of men just check out. They just go their separate ways. I'm just going to keep on doing my thing. Don't worry about me.